MadCast Tuesday night HotS in-house. It is 12:15. This will be our last official Tuesday night in-house of the year before MadCast goes a little dark for the holidays. And by dark, I mean taking some time off for family and friends. I don't mean turning to the dark side, though Saturday, maybe that is your thing with Star Wars coming out. My guest host here is LT Telemann. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Somebody to fill my air gaps when I can't think of anything or just get sick of talking. Very rare. But
well, it's nice to add an intelligent voice to the cast for a change.
All right. Jokes on jokes of things to come. Okay. Teams are picked. First game is going to be on Dragonshire. And we are going to ask for bans, and then we're going to get started here. A couple new changes here as I open up chat log, as you can see, after the patch today. Nice little change to the chat system. Color scheme change, the ability to advertise your custom lobby is pretty cool. And then who's in the lobby or who's in the chat channel. Inactive, that's the most important thing I like about it, is if your Battle.net account goes inactive for being AFK, your name drops from the in lobby or in channel option. Oh wait, I forgot, maybe he's not the captain. Angelic says, they banned the other glaring patches. One, Artanis can reach farther than little baby retarded T-Rex arms. He did get a little bit of a range buff, so he can't be kited by people that are 3 feet away from him. Congratulations. Tychus can no longer go invisible for capping shrines on Towers of Doom. So no Nova play for him anymore. So we have a Nova and a Hammer ban, so we're going to start the lobby out here. What was the other? There was one more big one I feel like I'm missing here. Did you go over the patch notes, LT?
I've glanced at them. I am familiar with most of the changes. Obviously, the addition of the new hero is of note.
Yep, definitely Lunara makes her first show. Maybe we're going to see her in today's play. I have no idea.
I actually think Lunara could have a huge impact on certain strategies given her mobility. Very, very good for poke comps, in my opinion.
I feel like they made her as a counter to something, and maybe I'm just drawing a blank here. There's a couple of things, minor things, I was able to see or pick up on, but in general, the first thing I always try and do when I see a new hero is put them in a composition or see who they might pair with that's really going to benefit them. And one of the things mentioned was it does with the slow effect and the ability to chase them down. It really makes them a nightmare for other. There we go, Lunara right there. It makes her a nightmare for melee DPS, melee assassins, and also pairs really well with melee assassins, I think.
Right, I agree with that, but I think what she's really made to do is kite. I think she is an ideal kiter. I think that those who are experienced at kiting and perhaps other MOBAs or other games will be right at home with this champion.
Was she the first potential, intentional jungle hero? I know there isn't much of a jungle. They have specialists for this, of course, but she almost seems like is she the gank? Is that what she is?
She's definitely, I think, intended to roam some. Well, I think that's a possibility, let's put it that way. But I also think she's very good in a siege situation, depending on which way you go with her. The range and the mobility means you're not going to get to her if you try and come out. And the ultimate, I can't remember the name of it, the Vine ultimate.
The Vines, okay, yep.
Yeah, is solid for a poke comp. So I would suggest that she's very nice in a siege, and I think that there's some possibility you could play her in a pick comp too, and just have her roam the map and catch people.
Yep. She applies the poison. I think she's I already kind of mentioned a counter to melee assassins. I think she's a great counter to specifically Illidan.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to apply the poisons. He can't dodge the poisons. The slows.
Right. We'll have to see how much damage the poison does,
right. If
game.
Is it going to be the same as the Zebo spiders? Or is it going to be? I haven't seen it yet.
Me either. I also think that despite my talk about the Vine ultimate, I do think that the leaping attack is going to be the favorite ultimate for her. It seems like it would have a lot of uses, and it's just a nice escape.
Engage and escape. You can essentially jump the tank to get to a back line, so get to a KT or get to a Jaina, and jump back. Get in
And
there,
the fact, the
hit
two
your combo and go.
is key on that. So I really think this could be it should be a very interesting addition to a game. And she's going to have to do a substantial amount of damage here because Jaina is her only real support damage-wise on the red team. Dragonshire is going to be an interesting test for, I think, that team. I do like what's going on the blue team here with they went with a double warrior setup, and they've got Morales and Raynor duo, and then a Kael'thas to kind of set that out.
Yep, being able to use the Stimpack Raynor to really kick off fights or potentially finish fights. Hopefully, I like to use it to open up when you know there's a team fight. You see, hey, this is going to happen. Pop that shit right now. Better later or sooner than later in that case.
Completely agree with you. The reason I like the double warrior combo on Dragonshire so much is there are 2 shrines. Now you got 2 warriors that can keep themselves alive near those shrines. And particularly Nubarak is interesting because of his ability to disrupt from a long distance.
And, I've kind of felt this way for a while. I mean, Nubarak has been weak for a while. He had his time to shine, and his Beals got nerfed, and it is what it is. He's got to fit into certain places. He doesn't fit into every build like he used to a while ago, and that's such is life when it comes to being a warrior, and here's the storm. You have your time to shine, and then you get nerfed into oblivion.
Battle commencing. 10 seconds.
But with his ability to disrupt, man, they're really just... I haven't really found a great place for that. I mean, it's a stun. It's a great place to engage or stop people from escaping, but man, just disrupting in general doesn't seem like a main focus in this game anymore.
While I agree with that, I think that disruption around objectives can be an important tool to either delay their capture or to stop them from being capped while your team surrounds the objective. I also think if you can just disrupt one enemy who's stopping you from capping, that might be the difference between your successful capture and not. So
that is true. My stream is mostly going to try and focus here on bottom, basically where Lunara plays, just so we can get a good idea. And that is pretty much it. One more hit, and notice it almost drops here with the double push.
Substantial damage going down.
And let loose the Dragon Knight.
They're not going to be able to ignore this bot lane because, Sylvanas already has substantial pushing power. You add Lunara to that, that lane is going to shove, and it's going to shove fast. And maybe that's the plan from the red team. Let's shove this lane fast.
Oh, Lunara ends up taking a living bomb there.
Too early for that to kill him, but it's certainly too close to comfort. And here comes a new rack.
Activate the shrines, and the dragon's power is yours.
Both of them low. Wait on the Nubarak push. Angelic sees what he thought he might see.
Red easily caps the top shrine. No contest from Raynor.
Man, that massive damage going down on Nubarak too.
Yeah, I don't know that they have anything that's ready for this lane.
Certainly not this early.
And Kael'thas is going too deep on this. This is...
No, gets the Lunara kill!
Oh, wow!
Wow!
Impressive. Knew just when to go, I guess. Impressive. Blue has both shrines. We're looking to cap now. No one near blue or for red to stop that capture.
So that is that dragon down the middle solves the riddle here. I had already taken out most of, or all of the cannon fire too, so this is going to be a free wall for them. Thing is,
All
are they
set
going to
up
split
by that
push?
early kill. I mean, let's be honest. Because there was a lot of pressure being placed bottom lane by that red duo.
Yep.
And blue making sure to soak 3 lanes while they're pushing middle as well, which is something more teams should strive to do.
Alright. Dragon Knight getting ready to get out of here. Knows this is pretty much done for.
One last kick for good measure.
Yep. That cow kicking is a great pastime for
Absolutely.
some of them more simple folk. Alright. Alright. Back to lanes quickly.
I am keeping an eye on the top lane, but the top lane battle has not been really anything to write home about. So
Stan holding off 2 is allowing red to be able to, or sorry, allowing blue to really make the push bottom functional and
got a
work
fight
out.
middle here. Looks like ETC is going to go down.
Yep, ECC's way out of line, and he might walk out. No, he might not. He is definitely stunned. He's done!
You can't get away from maneuver rack.
Well, ETC could, but not with that low health.
Right. And now this is a more ideal situation for Tail Toss. It's just Sylvanas to deal with.
Ooh, had KT actually been able to land that time lapse, she was done
over.
for.
Yeah.
Alright, checking out mid here, Lunara.
Hop it around.
Doing the prancy thing.
And having a medic in the mid lane means Lunara's not going to be able to do a whole lot.
No, she's just holding.
Yeah.
Soon the shrine shall awake.
We got a 3 push from the bot lane for the blue team.
Yep, take the
The
tower.
wall's going to go down. Tower's going to go down. Both towers go down.
Not sure I support that ETC
ETC
move.
getting very brave. But with DPS at such low health, there's just no way they're going in, you know?
Yep. Jelix unable to tap, just trying to wait timeout. There it is.
Unleash its power.
Blue making a move for the bot shrine, meanwhile. Nothing really happening top with regard to the shrine yet, but Red's got a numbers advantage up there, so that might be why.
KT getting wise and actually taking out the Wisp as opposed to just letting it happen, like we've seen earlier in the game. Oh, is that bomb gonna get her? Bomb is not.
So close.
She is definitely out of that fight. Who knows what's good for them? They're just gonna let Raynor not push and hold, and while they just go ahead and do their number here on mid or bottom.
Blue
Sorry,
should be completely happy with this turn of events.
they're not pushing though. There's no attempt. There it is. It took the sippy cup away, and there's
It's
plenty of.
interesting they choose to fall back now as if they're worried about. I don't know what they're worried about. Honestly, they've got a shrine and they've got defense if it goes down.
Yep, Red has 3
Curious.
top. What is? Okay.
They pretty much just yielded that advantage.
Yep. I mean, they have 10. Anytime something happens, they have more weapons than Red Team does.
And now Red's going to capture the bot shrine. Good news for Sylvanas, who happens to be middle. Anubarak can get in there pretty quickly, but had Red been more maybe heads up on that, they could have pulled off a capture.
Yep. Absolutely. Whole team's just playing relatively conservatively, hoping for someone to make another mistake. The 3 top red should just be a push. They should just be walking in and aggressively taking. There it is. Sylvanas is putting a little bit of damage down.
One of them being Sylvanas.
Yep, absolutely. Ammo is wasted from these.
We've got Johanna up here making the equation a little more complicated.
Lunara has to go back, got pushed out. KT doing a great job being able to keep the health up. I know definitely credit goes out to Medic as well, but being able to harass the Lunara, keep her in check so far.
And Blue pretty much ignoring the mid lane lately, which is not good for their experience level. I know they have a level lead, but they're going to lose it if they don't maintain. True to form, Johanna's returned to the mid lane to maintain that advantage.
Well, the Black Arrow does get dropped. Stim gets dropped as well. Medic's going to go down here, though. Might see KT with it. Yes, no, yes.
And
yes,
Lunara
definitely.
just killing.
Absolutely destroying. So 2v1 trade-off there. Rek trying to do what he can to get the ETC. Knows it's not going to happen. Should back off
And there's
here.
no running from the Lunara. Oh, wow.
Oh,
He gave up because of the minions. There were too many minions on him. He couldn't have gotten the job done before he died himself.
So a little bit of a turnaround there. And what was a almost 2-level lead is now down to 1 level here for blue team.
It looks like there might be positioning for a gank top lane. Blue is moving up through the jungle. Here they come. Nice pickup on Mayday. Is it enough? It's not enough.
Oh, Ring of Frost is going to let him get away. Do have the Malfurion wrapped up here and ready to go.
And Mal with Tranquility open. No,
not enough. Not enough. So they end up being able to blow his Tranquility as well as kill him. So I would be happy, ecstatic about that happening, being able to take
Ring of Frost goes down too.
That did happen. I guess my point was, even though he popped Trank, which is on that 90-second cooldown, I believe it's 90-second, they got the kill with it anyway, so they take it out of the fight for 60 seconds and they get the kill, so.
Sure, absolutely.
But I see what you mean about getting Ring of Frost too. There it is. Jaina's going to drop 2, and Blue makes their move.
Heavy pressure on the top lane by Blue. Paying off for them this time, and now 2 will come to defend. But
alright. So Heavy Metal versus Skrillex here on bottom. Let's be honest. Joe is pretty much Skrillex with a shield.
I can't argue that. Wall and towers go down top lane for Blue. Blue takes them down, rather. And the shrine is maintained. Blue's about to get both shrines. Can they capture in time? Looks like Medic's or Stan is on there and he's going to capture. Dragon Knight's going to be pushing middle, looks like. That's a keep down, probably.
We'll see about keep here. So far, I mean, they are 2 levels down. Not a talent yet, though. A mistake here could definitely cost blue team. But 2 levels up, I would take Medic at this range right now over Malfurion.
No, they should just be shoving this. They should want every bit of this fight.
There's 2 ults going down, but they're not doing anything with them.
Right.
Oh, ETC ult goes in!
Great ult. Well played by ETC there.
So they end up getting the Medic, but it's going to cost them ETC. Is it going to cost them Sylve? No. Sylve able to just barely get out of there through the fire, hits the sippy cup. All that damage here on blue.
There's a lot of damage on blue now.
And red could easily have just re-engaged here.
I agree.
Dragon Knight is alone. They could chase him if they wanted to get in front. A lot of different options here. Red team has to make a decision now, though. Are they going to just stay back and push him away? Yep, that's going to be it. No, wants more. Red team says, nope, I'm out.
They're going to go capture some knights instead, maybe? No, they run right by.
Clearing lanes.
Protect the forward, I guess, is the plan. I think that ETC ult was huge in that fight. I think it probably saved the keep. Because if they had been able to get some sustained damage down on blue team, they would have shoved right through.
I think red was just as shocked that that landed as as I was.
Yeah.
Had they really kind of saw that that was going to be the play, there could have been way more damage. So blue team probably very happy that things worked out the way they did, all things considered. Oh, here comes blue down here on bottom. Trying to pick it up. They aren't going to get it, but are they going to be able to get a kill? I don't think so. It's 3v3. Black Arrow goes out. Really bad Black Arrow, unfortunately. Just ended up way extending past the rest of them.
Right. Not an important enough objective to go all in on, so neither team wanted to commit fully.
No, and I will say, while blue team has their level 16 talents, I am more afraid of red team's 16 talents than I am blue's. With the exception of Living Bomb. Living Bomb can really fuck their day up.
Right. But if you're blue team, you can't continue to allow Starshires to go down, or red team rather. Sooner or later, you're going to have to make a stand. Now, they haven't reached the inner wall yet. But
Jaina trying to keep top. We're going to need to be able to get together with the team. Yeah, exactly.
I agree with that.
Looks like Jaina trying to make a... I'm not sure Jaina is... Okay.
knowing when that ETC ult comes in, knowing when Ring of Frost is going to get dropped, that might be the difference between winning and losing a team fight. So
Yeah, the Sleipnir has been paying attention to that ETC ult. Unfortunately, he got caught in the previous one, which is why that lasted as long as it did. But he's pretty much saving his stuns specifically for ETC.
Clever. We're going to have a fight here. KT trying to capture. I think she's going to pull it off. Oh! Almost stopped him. This is going to be bad for Red Team.
You gonna get the medic?
Can't get away, it looks like. Throws a grenade.
I don't know.
He's
Lunara! Not gonna be enough. So we see Malf and Jaina go down as a result with the chase there.
ETC all alone against the Fort.
He's going to be done here too.
Yeah. There's the Fort. Headed toward the wall.
Should be able to walk right through it.
Yeah, this thing won't last long. Brainer took a fair bit of damage, not to be ignored there.
Taking a peek at green here. Did opt to go for the season marksman build, kind of as expected here.
Yep. And KT now perhaps a little danger. Is able
Great
to
escape.
Allowed to escape by some well-placed AoE.
Okay. So we should see some lane cleanup here, some camps being taken, red taking the bottom.
Right.
Blue's gonna
And
go
Blue
ahead
might
and do the
pressure
same.
these giants. We'll see. No, not quite
Too
in
late.
time. Good thought, but it was a second too late.
Alright, all camps taken. Both teams probably in a little bit of a lull, looking for a potential pick. Red team obviously sees what's going on there, being able to use the whiffs from Lunara. Know exactly where blue is. You need to decide to attack and or wait to be attacked. Blue can easily go back and just pick up their knights if they choose not to push. Both teams' knights are up. There's the fight!
That 3-level advantage is just too much. It's just too much.
It absolutely is. And with Malfurion going down here, blue team should just be able to walk it in. Pick a lane and go. Looks like mid is the answer. Even though they're just going to walk through bottom instead. Skip the keep. I guess you can, I forgot. Somebody was thinking top keep was down. Derp.
Keep is melting like butter though, it's only a matter of time.
Yep, so 20 seconds of free damage here on. This is a core.
Are they gonna go core or are they gonna go keys? I think they're going core. They seem indecisive.
Nope, that was just him pulling away. Oh, shield goes out.
Now damage focusing on core. Looks like that will be game.
That is definitely game. And the treasure goblin rides around on his little Rudolph. I did not know that was a thing yet.
Well played by blue side. Got an advantage and held on to it for the majority of the game.
Yep, they were able to force the lanes in their favor and keep in the soak with the early pick. Got them the
very
lead.
high siege damage on the blue heroes, particularly Kael'thas and Raynor. Just a lot of building damage by extended sieges. That's what won them the game.
Yep, just consistent pressure on structures, able to always get the XP lead, hold it, and then extend it every time they took out a structure. So it did work out quite well for them. We will end that one and go right into the map that's not in rotation. Bam bam ba-dam. The new lobby link feature is actually pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. Alright, let me mix the teams up here. Alright, looks like teams are set. And we quickly have descended into your mom jokes in chat, so the faster we get this started, the better.
Can't
The
agree
boss
more.
is our first ban. Didn't even get to sip. Alright, a couple of specialist bans again. A lot of people do specialize and have a pretty good specialist play around here. Specialized specialist, because I'm so good with vocabulary. It kind of makes me chuckle a little bit. At first it was the healer ban, and now we're seeing the specialist ban, and eventually I'm sure it'll shift in the assassin and or warrior ban. Alright, draft mode. Here we go. Alright, after all that dead air. Alright, well, she did well with KT early last game, so why not? Don't fix what ain't broke, I guess.
Kathos is a solid pick for most maps, so certainly not anything they have to avoid this game.
I'm very much agreed.
Let's save some lives.
Medic has returned to the battlefield.
Yep, essentially preventing the other team from being able to do the same build.
And they're going to pair the Rainer with it.
I'd really like to see Falstead here, so Falstead can potentially solo a lane and then fly up and help his team. Pretty popular strategy I've seen. There's no Sylvanas to pick to overtake him, so I think it's probably a potential option.
Muradin and Jaina.
Going both mages, huh?
Double combo or combo mage has not fared well of late in games that I have seen.
Yeah, it's... I guess we'll see. Games that extend that long, I agree you can end up picking them out and using your talents to get around them, but this is a map that usually doesn't break the 16-minute marker. So, we'll see.
Good at taking groups quickly, and they can both AoE a group very quickly and move on, so might be good for the mines.
Yeah, there's a lot of surprise fights in mines, just because of how it's laid out.
All shall suffer endures.
Lyric and Zagara, both solid picks. I like the makeup of a red team right now.
In theory, I agree too. I'm curious what they're going to do to...
Ready for adventure!
Very interesting.
I serve.
Lily and Zebo. Zeratul is a nice pick against the somewhat fragile nature of the blue team squad, with the exception of Muradin. I would enjoy running Zeratul against this comp, I think.
Yeah, I initially went no, and then I went, well, in my head, and you could probably even see it in my face. I don't know. I'm really curious to see what strategy Blue has up their sleeve here, opting to take both mages there and then the Lili.
Me too. Hopefully they have a plan that's better than G. Mages do damage.
Time will tell.
But from my perspective, and I play a lot of Zeratul, so I guess I'll focus there. The biggest thing the Zeratul needs to do is be very methodical about when to go in for picks. Isolate the right combo mage, and you can make their life a living hell.
Yep.
And if that happens, blue team will not be able to get a foothold in this game.
I don't think this is our harassing map for Zeratul necessarily. He's definitely going to want to be a finisher.
Now, this isn't about poking, and killing. This is going in at the right time, finishing, and getting back out.
Yep.
This is very much a wormhole game.
Man, Wormhole dropping from 3 to 2 seconds has just made such things so different.
It's true, but I mean that's what you want. You want Wormhole, and you want to queue once, and you want to drop back out. Maybe drop a Singularity Spike or two, depending on if you go double bombs.
Alright, Zeratul makes his first move. It's not a lot of damage there. However, the Orc is done for. Just stunned and slowed to oblivion.
I'm not sure I would have tried to engage early if I were red team, especially not outnumbered.
Yeah, this is typically a 4-1 map when you're splitting lanes here, so knowing that you went 3-2, I agree. I would have liked to see them come to me and have the safety of falling back if I needed to. If anything, I probably would have wanted Medic up here. Rainer pushing solo.
And right here, unfortunately, you kind of see the opposite of what we were talking about a minute ago.
Yep.
Choosing when to go in is a huge deal playing with Zeratul. Going in on basically 4 there is a death sentence.
No, I mean, he could be down there. He could have just killed Nazebo just now.
Right. Playing a stealth character is as much about discretion as it is anything else. You have to choose the right time to go in, and every time isn't the right time.
In fact, there are times where you really want to, and you unfortunately just can't.
You're right, and you know you could get a kill, but you also know that you die and you lose the advantage.
Alright, blue team swapping things up a little bit. Jaina was bot.
This is better. Numbers advantage.
Yep, we see Mirrodin. Yep, Mirrodin does drop here, so red's at the advantage.
Oh, Zeratul misses the Q there.
Yep.
On Jaina. Losing your tank right at mine's time, not a good deal.
Alright, so red's going to be able to
huge
spread
head
up,
start.
and yep, they'll definitely get a head start. However, we all know first mines, usually if you're the first one in there, I don't know if they are picking... Yep, okay. They have vision. They know that they can go in through top. Blue team not sure. Not sure. Are they going? Are they all going? Yes, they're all going. Alright. So they did leave top left corner here for blue team to go ahead and take out, while they go ahead and clear the rest of the rounds. Nazebo ended up taking out the bottom one as well. And the fight is here.
Both teams sort of reluctant to engage the whole fight. Here we go.
Not knowing where everybody was.
Yep.
Jelix took massive damage there by Discipulus, who's trapped him into the zombie wall and able to basically unleash his full combo on him. Mirrodin here might drop again. He does!
Oh.
But is it going to cost him Leoric? It looks like it will. He does get caught in!
At the last second medic.
Oh, whoa! I'm not sure
Nice
Sandro
damage
is
by-
needing to back up here. Yeah, this is their opportunity. They got a kill. They weaken the other team. They can go ahead and get these skulls.
It was a good fight overall by Red Team. All of their members got in good damage at appropriate times. Zeratul got in and got some few damage off and got back out. And Mayday also was good on the flanks with some Zagara damage. Well played.
Even little things like being able to actually land our minions on top of Mirrodin, which was barely, I mean, when you calculate everything, he was jumping, he was mid-flight when he died, so even that little bit of damage really paid off in the end.
Right. Blue did hop to it and capture the center camp, which is a big deal. Red wasn't able to get back out in time to stop it.
Let's see if both
They
teams
will get
are
their
paying
chance.
attention to when to cap and when not to cap. Red team conscious of it right now. And blue team also doing the same thing. Alright, so they both know, for those that are uninitiated, you really don't want to cap your camp until Golem has passed the other team's last gate. This keeps your siege giants behind your gate, but still doing damage, so effectively getting them to live longer and maximizing their use.
And not to give up one of my tricks, but if you were Zeratul on this map, that is a nice opportunity to go in and maybe snipe somebody who's sitting by themselves, waiting to cap that camp. That's a huge win if you can pull it off. Like if you were watching a few seconds ago on the map, Jaina was guarding that camp alone. I like my chances against a Jaina by herself.
Too early for me to like Jaina by herself. I think she wins that one.
Yeah. Well, forgive the rogue for thinking he's got the chance, but
Alright, so push-wise, both both golems go down here, but looks like the push is definitely going in red team's favor. They know blue team's bottom, they're able to see it. I'm going to get some big damage here on their wall. It took one tower down and back up here, while blue's going to have to come and answer. Red is going to be able to shift, either make a pick and or rotate and be able to push bottom.
they should just maintain here, because all 5 of them did go top. Actually, Zero did go back to bottom.
I actually ended up paying for it a little bit.
Yeah.
He has nowhere to run, and he's no towers to hide behind. So the dance of dances here, top lane. Zeratul looking for a
Zeratul
place to
being
go.
very sneaky.
I would have put in free damage there on Jaina myself.
There's a judgment call there because the lack of vision on Zeratul is also important. They don't know where he is. That means top lane and bot lane have to fear him.
He ends up
But I agree.
popping off a couple shots there. Lily's able to heal him up. And Lily with her infinite fucking mana.
The shove is just going full bore bot lane. They're not just going to be able to leave Azebo down there.
Nope, Jaina did have to shift here, which is going to potentially shift this now back into red team's favor. Topside.
Mines are open in 20 seconds.
They are one level up. I think backing up, getting their mana and health is going to be the correct choice here.
Right.
Who's going to go in where? They only have 10 seconds to choose.
Red's bot lane is headed toward the top.
And Blue's top lane is headed to the bottom.
Looks like Red is gonna get in a touch slow here.
Yep, Blue is definitely in. Sandro building up his stacks. And are we going to see an engage here?
This is a full fight. Here we go.
Zagara took big damage, but I mean, Medic is just going to heal him right
Word-
back up.
Word is gonna go
Mirrodin
back
is
in.
done. He is done. Overstaying his welcome has been the name of his game, his MO this game. So
And I think that it's not so much that. I think the problem is that there is no other frontline character for the
For the
blue team
trade?
to take any damage. So Norden has to soak it all. Everybody else wants to play backline. As a result, the combined output of Red Team is just too much for any one character to take.
yeah, I can get behind that. So there's one more camp here topside for Red Team to potentially be able to take. Then it's going to be a fight for Team opting to get out of there, and they're just going to take Knights here on mid. I wonder if they're not going to see the skull count go up. Are they potentially going to be able to go in and contest?
It doesn't look like they're intending to. They're going to take middle, they're going to wait it out. Zevo's going to try to shove as far as he can in bot lane without getting himself in trouble.
If they're watching the skull count go up, if I was him, I would be doing everything I could right now.
Right. They seem strangely hesitant.
Throw your combo in, get the hell out.
Get those spiders out there. That fort will go down.
Absolutely. Alright, so level advantage, blue team, but they are down in... sorry, they overtook, yes, as I stated, but they are down in Golem, so we're going to see... Or Skulls here, so we're going to see what the Golem ends up doing for them. No auto attack really, over the long term, I think reduces the ability to take down Golem. However, they are doing it significantly quicker. I don't know what the hell Red Team is doing. Were they just clearing bottom lane?
It's kind of like they don't have any direction right now. Just kind of roaming the map. I don't know if they thought maybe the blue team would try to shift up and they'd catch them in the woods, or it doesn't look like there was any direction for that play at all. Or maybe there was internal dissension about what they should do.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. We're going to see what Red Team does. Are they going to run up and fight forward? Or are they going to... There's Zeratul playing point here, seeing what the other team's bringing. He does see them. He's going to call it. The Red Team does back up. Stim gets dropped on Raynor. Maw goes out. Is Stan going to get dropped? He has to pop his ult. He gets a stun. He does get dropped, though. Costs Zeratul almost all of his life. He has to void prison to get out of there.
Well played, Prison. Not to catch any of his teammates. Pop both
The team has collectively decided this is theirs now. They own it. Yep. Jaina taking massive damage here. Takes March of the Black King.
It was a nice Lulu or Lily ult there, rather.
What the hell's a Lulu?
Lily.
Lulu multipass? Is that what you just said?
No.
Did you just multipass?
Lulu is a League of Legends character.
Oh. What's the bitch's name from that one?
Lilu, I think.
Lilu. It's a little hybrid, alright. Lulu, I don't know, whatever.
This is a great movie, though. I mean,
orange-haired, sexy Mila Jovovich, that's what we'll call her.
Are you prepared to fight the
Enough about my personal fantasies. Topside has the stronger push here. Lily, did Lily have to go back? I think Lily went back, didn't die, so...
mine's opening at 15.
I don't know if
the level advantage is almost even now.
Absolutely.
It is even now.
Both teams have level 13 talents. Red team does know Leorca's bottom and alone, so they're going to be 5v4 here. A medic is going to be left to shift.
And empower your god.
And blue team, again, is going to be on top of getting in to mines first. Mage is smart enough to take mid and back up to their team.
A little controlled pace from both teams, I think, in the mines this time. Blue may just, I mean, they could take a group here, they could get out, really.
I agree, they could, and they could actually push if they wanted to.
Right. Now, I think they will fight over this, but I don't know that they should, necessarily.
This time right now could easily be taking top keep.
Right.
Took 45. And Stim gets dropped, however... Oh, Stim gets dropped, who are they going to be able to take with it? Maw gets dropped next, burning the Stim event, essentially. KT taking big damage, but that 1,000 cups is keeping him alive.
completely
Medic barely able to walk out of there. Oh, that living bomb ends up taking him out! Oh, they're just passing it around! Oh, man!
Kael'thas goes down, but not without doing a ton of damage.
What? Oh, man, I would be so angry if I
What a bloodbath.
was taken out by somebody else's living bomb.
That was quite a fight.
Fucking KT.
And it was almost overkill with the AoE. I mean, you had Zagara ult, you got Void Prison, and it was too much.
Yep. I agree. I think they wasted the stun by stunning.
Right, I think you called that correctly at the time. And it wasn't just the stim, but also they had a bunch of damage laid down there. And those characters were effectively shielded for like 8 seconds.
Yep. Red team's not going to let Knights make any type of push whatsoever here, but Blue isn't necessarily going in for mines either. Zeratul just keeping an eye on them, letting everybody know where they are. Trying to get the stun on the Medic. Medic is going to drop quite easily.
Oof.
And that is the Mirrodin stand came here to play.
Yep.
Rolling with his team, making a pick. Leoric has every reason to die here. 1,000 Cups gets dropped. I'm not sure if I want to call it premature. Looks like it's actually going to do him quite a bit of good, and they're going to be able to make something out of this.
Tricky Leoric play got him out of a pretty big jam there.
Go in mines, come out, and Wraithwalk.
Yep.
Alright, Blue, so they know they have one down and they push Red back. They're going to go ahead and clear up mines here for the heavy Golem push, and it being a post 15-minute Golem.
Red is coming down, but they're too late. Question is, are we going to see a fight here, or is Blue going to retreat?
Of my golem's return.
Red decides better.
Yep, no Medic, no fight. Good choice. Don't know what Rainer's doing. Are they going to try and ambush? They
Raynor
don't know what they're doing either.
I think there's just some cooperation issues. Or communication, I guess, would be the word.
Map's not played as much. Strategy is definitely different on this map, so I can see where people haven't played together or haven't played it a lot. It's just a lot of what do I do next?
Sure. You gotta be on point to play this. Oh, wow. Nice Void Prison. Did they make the same mistake? Stasis
Touch of the
down
Black King
Jaina.
doesn't do anything.
There's the, oh, a nice maw there.
That was a great mob.
They're
They're going to take the Jaina? Jaina does get dropped as well. So they're actually going to let that Golem go ahead and make his push. If they wanted to, they make another pick here, they walk in and win. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get it, though.
Let that Golem go. It's got a lot of health. But Mayday played an absolutely excellent maw there that took Lily out of the ultimate.
Yeah, that was just an excellent play. When she came out, she was out of 1,000 Cups already, so no follow-up there, allowing them to easily be able to take out the Raynor and the top. Sorry, not the Raynor, the Jaina and was it Nazebo? Did Nazebo got the kill?
Will return, heroes.
Yes.
Alright, so Golem advantage went to Blue. However, all said and done, Red team maintains barely a little bit of an XP lead here. Essentially the same here. They do have a little bit more damage done on their structure. Mule is healing it up. I think Red is at the point where they're looking for fights now.
I think that's absolutely right. They're feeling very confident right now. They are positioned for a pick. They're just hoping Blue takes the bait. Come on up and do those knights, they say.
Zagara is out of the fight, though.
The question is, will they take the risk?
Oh, they're going to go
Looks
ahead
like
and
Blue's
clear
gonna
top.
stay together.
Hey, they see where it is, so now Red knows that they can go ahead and take Knight.
Smartly thought out and played.
It worked out.
Yeah,
They lost a little bit of potential XP from soaking, but... Oh! Does Mirrodin able to stop it? Is he able to stop it? Just nothing left on that push!
Oh, what a turn!
Zeratul goes down! Oh my goodness! 2 drop here for Red. It's about to be 3. Blue sees it. They walk it in. Walk it in, boys. That was such a play.
I don't know who called that in the blue huddle there, so to speak, in the blue team speak channel, but somebody thought to head to those Knights and got there just in time. Obviously, it was standing ended up getting there, but whoever called that out.
And it was with the leap, too. Oh, my goodness. Had he not leaped and walked, that would have been capped by Red. And there's just so many good... Oh, it was so fun to watch.
Blue is playing this awfully conservative. They're going down. They're going for the mines.
Well, yeah, in a fight like that, I guess, why fight when you can make others fight for you? Red team is pretty much the group, so they saw a little bit of connection issues here, going in for blue team. KT left, KT came back. What kind of fight will we see? Raynor soloing? I mean, what is Red Team even still doing in there if it's 4v5?
It's really confusing. I think Blue is just like, we're just going to shut for win. It's
Yep,
over.
they walked out. They got their advantage. All Red Team sees it.
That Red would start the golem, but no, not quite that lucky.
But if they can get Red out of there, all they had to do is pull them back so that they can go take Golem freely.
Right.
Not about freely. Are they going to go pick?
Looks like
Mirrodin's not hiding. Mirrodin is hiding. Okay. Is Evo showing bait? There it is.
That's a lot of damage to Raynor right away.
Oh, his stim goes off. His heals go off. He gets stim packed. Mirrodin's going to drop.
A great voice prison.
And this just backfires for blue team.
As quickly as Blue had this game under control, it has turned the other way. A fickle mistress, heroes of the storm.
The team's core is under attack. We're going to have to go back and defend that.
Blue just got a little too cute there, honestly.
That Raynor should have dropped. Oh man, that stim pack, that heal, followed by the stim, his stim, followed by the heal, followed by the stim pack. Just, wow. He was invincible there for just a moment. Okay.
Red will go ahead and take the golem finally.
Yep. See what blue team does here. Are they just going to walk it in again? I don't think so. Butterslit says, why not boss?
That's a good point. Why not boss?
Oops. All chat, Butters. Alright, so they'll cap that and they'll be able to just walk back. And they're going to be ready and waiting for blue team. And here it comes.
After blue team here, you just shove this?
No, you bait that, it's one ult out of the game. It was a really good play. Now they can turn around. Yep.
I mean, once
I
the
see what you mean.
golem pops.
Thumbs up, do you just walk top? Yeah, you could. Definitely have the advantage.
I mean, if you lose, the game's over because you're ignoring
This is the team fight right here. Whatever team wins this, it's done.
right.
Red team's core is under attack.
So to me, you just ride it in. You play cautiously because you don't have to. I mean, the golem's going to do the work.
There's a ton of damage. I don't know why blue team is being so slow to get there. Alright, Stim goes out. Void Prism gets dropped. The trade is going to go in whose favor? Alright, so we see a Zeratul drop. And that is it. Blue team wins.
And the ball wasn't quite so good that time. And Void Prison, I think, was maybe a little premature. I don't think the whole team was there yet.
Both teams had it. At one point or another, traded back and forth. It's really fun seeing the games where it's not one-sided. And this is definitely one of those fun games.
Agreed. There were a lot of twists and turns.
That's a lot of singing, kind of angry, little creepy snowmen.
They do look angry, don't they?
What plays? Alright, taking a look at the stats here. Zagara and Raynor both doing some massive siege damage.
Indeed.
But in the end, the blue team was able to just kind of let their golem do a lot of their damage and pushed for the win. So, good job on blue team. Let's get game 3 underway.
Oh, okay.
Apparently the password didn't entirely work.
Maybe you can't set it as high as I can.
I didn't change the permissions, I just put a password on the channel. Oh well. What will be the third map? Infernal Shrines! I like this map.
I like it. Infernal Shrines and Tomb of the Spider Queen are my two favorites.
Yeah, I like Infernal Shrines. It's always kind of a hilarious map. Alright, let me switch up teams here. Make sure everything's good. Alright, waiting on a few people to show up. I will take this opportunity to drain all the beer I've been drinking.
Nice, I approve. Shh. Have to work on that for another day.
Okay, man. Looks like
Got some switcheroos.
The Sanjos and the Sleipners. Yeah, right? Should be it.
Yep.
Great. Okay. Oh, who's gonna name bands first? We'll start with Stan. Lol. Any opportunity I can to degrade a member of MadCast, I will take it. Stan bans the hammer.
Tradition.
If I was Angelix, I would be on cloud 9 for how many times he has been banned out of his favorite character. KT did rob them blind the first 2 games.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good ban based on how badly it affected them last game. And he's really good on Infernal Shrines.
Oh, he definitely is. Here. We go. So Lunara, 1 game. We'll see if we see Lunara again here. This might be a chance where she'll be able to prance around and knowing there's going to be forced team fights in certain locations could be pretty beneficial. We'll see.
I'll tell you, I liked what I saw in the first game.
Yeah,
I
I think there was a little bit of learning curve for everybody that wasn't Lunara on that team and what they could and couldn't do.
Uh-huh. I saw a lot of damage come down from that character.
Yeah. Damage with escape.
Yeah, that'll be one that I'll have to pick up, I think. It looks like there's going to be a lot of fun associated with that.
I will say one of the things that happened when I first loaded, and I think a lot of other people saw it too, was when I loaded HotS today, the first picture I saw was Greymane. It was not Lunara, and then it switched and fixed itself to Lunara, almost like a glitch, whether it was on purpose or on accident. And that is the one I am waiting for, man. His ability to switch stances the way he does, I am super excited for that kind of play. Not to take away from today's release of Lunara. I told you I feel like they wanted to try and make her a counter of some sorts, and maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'm just too much of a simpleton to be able to really pick where she's going to excel the most. I'll watch a few, streams, and I'll let the pros figure it out for me here. But nothing really clicked immediately.
Haven't seen the talents yet, so that's going to matter to me somewhat. But I tell you what, I'm very excited about the possibilities there. I think there's a lot of damage in that character if played correctly. We got an Artanis sighting. That could be very interesting. Show off the new buff.
Yep. Like I said, Stan no longer can be kited by somebody 3 feet in front of him. By Stan, I mean Artanis. Stan is playing Artanis.
Interestingly, Blizzard in the patch notes indicated they believe Artanis is very close to being quote-unquote extremely powerful. So we'll see if this addition was enough to put him over the edge, or if it's still a little shy of where they...
A little bit of range I don't think is going to... I think it's going to be quite beneficial, because there are multiple times even I've played it, and I haven't played him that much, where I'm trying to chase people, and I'm like, what the fuck? I feel like I have little tiny T-Rex arms, and I can't reach them.
We have a Butcher and an auto-select?
Was that auto-select?
Oh no, it's not. I take that back, sorry. It is a Butcher though. That's a fearsome sight.
Ooh.
And I'm not sure who on the blue side is equipped to deal with the Butcher. I guess Tyrande if she can land stuns, but ooh. Tyrael is a problem with Butcher, I think.
Can Artanis sustain with Butcher? I don't think he can.
I don't think so, but I think Tyrael will be problematic. We'll see how this plays out. I mean, I love the Butcher. I think the Butcher is a very
I know you
powerful
do.
hero
I have been the
against
victim of
the
a few
right
Butcher
comp.
kills of yours.
Very few characters make you feel as helpless as the Butcher does when you're playing against him, and he comes in and drops.
When you're in the wrong spot, or basically when you're even like remotely alone, if you're just trying to take like the safe way around to catch up with your team, and you hear the Butcher noise, you don't even have to see him. You just sit there and go, "Oh fuck," and it's done. Let it come.
The Butcher is the ultimate test of whether or not you're able to move with your team or not. Because if you move with your team should be able to kill him. You may die, but he's going down with you, right? But
Want to sing a little Luda with me? Ready?
Yep.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
There you go. All right, we're back to being white folks. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, typical
The battle begins.
battle low specialist bottom here. 2 mid, 2 top.
5, 4, 3.
I think I like what I see here with the tank and Endosibilis taking Lunara. A little prance, I gotta say, is just... I'm actually kind of annoyed by it. It's almost like an arrogant prance. Take out the wisp, you can hit it. There you go, attaboy. What they don't know is what lies beneath. There it is!
Uh-oh.
Run away, little girl! Run away! Oh wait, you can't! 'Cause Butcher.
Nobody runs from the Butcher.
Uh-oh. What stuns? Ah! He's gonna get him!
The critical problem he had there is he should not have tried to mount.
No,
He
yeah.
just kept running.
No, he tried to get in fog and mount. Not gonna work for him. Great job by just playing to his strengths there. Knew that. What was ETC gonna do? Tickle him a little bit. He had escape. He had shields.
Right. And that's what I alluded to with regard to Tyrael being problematic. Tyrael is almost as mobile as Butcher in terms of Butcher getting to his target. Tyrael will get there right with you and disrupt you.
One thing that upsets me about Tyrael's skin is that he has a what am I thinking here? Imperious skin. And what that means essentially is that either Imperious isn't coming or they're gonna have to seriously up their fucking game for Imperious. Visually.
ETC taking a bunch of damage. Middle shrine here means the blue is probably well set up for that. There's gonna have to at least be wells hit for red. Blue kind of backing off from the shrine though. There's
They are not equipped. Red team definitely got there quicker.
interesting.
Lunara stuck
Oh,
out.
Nara in a bad spot. Oh,
Bye-bye!
sheer positional issues there.
Dive goes in on Artanis. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so.
ETC playing well there to be in the middle of things.
Yeah, that's going to cost him his life, though.
But meanwhile, Red is taking minions from the shrine. Is it enough?
It's not enough yet, but I think they are going to be able to just hold their own and pull some back towards them. They are 4v4.
Blue is playing this very nicely right now.
Dive goes in on Tyrael. Tyrael's going to get dropped. They're walking the other team, and that's going to really hurt that mage. Oh, yes, it does take out Jaina. What a great body block there by Artanis. Just barely able to keep her in range of Tyrael's trait.
The contest for this shrine is not over. Red is not going away.
No, absolutely not.
DTC. Something's going down here. There it is. Butcher dives the back line.
Is he going to get the hit? One hit, one hit, one hit. It goes down! Artanis drops 2! Butcher!
The nice thing about Butcher is you can't run for long before that hamstring comes back up.
Exactly.
Red team has summoned a frozen Punisher.
Here comes the frozen Punisher.
Anything, Blue better be thankful this is frozen and it's not an arcane and or mortar.
Ooh. But it hurts. It hurts so good.
Sylvanas really not putting the potential damage she could in here to stop the...
Yeah, it's curious. You know, she's kind of wandering around, maybe occasionally hitting a tower.
There it is. She ended up getting her E in there and W.
Kind of wasted the Punisher, in my opinion. But
First Punisher is kind of a waste, let's be honest. I think being able to take that front wall is, I'd more or less call a success. Force Blue to play cleanup here. They're going to be able to hit their own lanes and or a camp. Not sure what Butcher's thinking here bottom.
Well, there. Butcher probably just soaking a little XP. And
There we go.
take
He's going
some
to get some
camps.
help. Hey bro, mouth bro. You want to give some bro help? Actually, Butcher's doing just fucking fine on his own. I keep forgetting he's capable of doing this. Even though he's squishy,
yeah.
just that sustain.
W regens so much health if he's solo target DPSing. Meanwhile, fight middle, perhaps? Who's going back off, it looks like.
Poke to poke to poke to poke. Yep, we're going to see both teams push with their respective minions. See if they can catch somebody else out. It's a 3v4 mid-fight, though, which is going to give Jane a free push top.
Important to note that Red is sucking all three lanes, or at least was, until Jaina pushed that minion move all the way. Blue is not.
Yeah, I think Jane is making correct motions to be cautious about being able to push forward.
Absolutely.
Lunar is coming back up. So she does her damage. She's going to back up. She knows being alive is far more important than trying to get some extra damage in there.
Here comes Sylvanas. Oh, may have overextended. Not quite.
Alright, so she'll have to tap. If she can tap.
Top shrine.
Gonna have to
activated.
back.
Artanis will take down Jaina there.
Wow, what a little dive there. I didn't even see that coming. I was so busy focused on what Lunara was doing up there top.
Stan used that opportunity to show off his Artanis skills. Or Arstanis, if you will.
That's so bad. Is he riding a vulture? Did he actually get all of his ult accounts all the way up there to get his vulture?
I believe he was. A lot of blue means from being collected from the shrine.
Oh, yeah,
Red
this
is on its way in. I don't know what Butcher and ETC are doing mid. They don't want to challenge this? They're finally coming up, but it seems a bit late now.
Free Lunara kill. Free Lunara kill. Oh. That one go. Butcher body blocks, doesn't let them get out of there. Artanis goes in, goes out.
I guess if it's that easy, Red can do whatever they want, but man.
Yep. Yep, free Tehran kill here as well. So they're going to kill 2 and only being 9 down. Make that 7. Tyrael hoping just to be able to pick a couple up. He does. 5 left.
He's gonna go down. Can he get another one? There's another one.
Oh, Tyrael, is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? He does! He does with his trait! Oh my goodness, what a play!
And really, the only reason that happened is because Red waited so long to go up to that shrine.
Oh, this has just been an entertaining night. Right, making quick work of the Arcane Punisher. Best thing you possibly can do with one of those little fuckers. Man, those things hurt. Oh!
Laser
Beam goes
time.
down on the Butcher. Yeah, he's gonna just be able to walk this one out.
Neither team really using the entire map to their advantage right now, in my opinion.
They are. They missed that shrine, and they're still, you know, a level and a half. Nope, half a level up, I mean.
Very inconsistent lane coverage. The camps are not being utilized almost at all. It's just been an interesting
The team fight kind of game.
Yeah. And Red has had much the better of that so far. 11 kills to 5.
Still haven't fixed the custom scoreboard. Blue team is red team is blue team.
Right.
Please, please. Please.
Please. Please.
And so bottom lane, Sylvanas putting a little bit of extra damage down here, just kind of harassing Asmodon, not allowing him to get any of his push in.
Meanwhile, Shrine's going up in the bot lane.
Blue team
And
will be
again.
quick on the draw.
Well, we're going to fight instead. Which is interesting. Sandra's going to go down here.
Yep.
Try to
So
take
they're
out
going
the
to
whole
drop
team.
too.
And again, Jaina and Malf just kind of hanging out top lane. You know, the Shrine Pops, you got to get there. Because now it's too late to make an impact.
Blue should be able to easily take this. Beam gets dropped here on Sylvanas, who's going to get stunned while she stays in the beam. What a great play by Jasant there to be able to put that in there and stop her, get the extra damage down, and force the kill.
Agreed.
It was 2 ultimates on 1 character, but I mean, all in all, I think it's going to pay off here just fine.
Well, you need to hurry here to get this uncontested.
Blue team does get it, and all they need to do is get out. Shadow's Talk probably
Boom.
just saved him.
Boom! The Mortar Punisher running wild.
He almost just skipped that lane entirely to go after the heroes.
Boom!
ETC taking massive damage. Now with nothing to do but just pop Tranquility here to keep his guys alive.
Empty on the mosh pit. Sanjo going after Tehran. Is he going to get there? No,
I don't think so.
Ray.
He's gonna die for it.
Oh no!
What does he get the kill though? Does he? No! But Artanis will die.
Intense.
Nara trying to get out of there, man. 2v1. What a trade.
And the taunts going down in general chat.
Lol Sanjos. Routine making final works of the Punisher there. Should be able to go ahead and clear their camp. If you didn't notice here though, Asmodon just going to town top lane, getting the push down.
Indeed, and while there hasn't been a ton of split lane pushing, this is the right time for it, I think, if they can get that keep. Looks like they're going to respond in timely fashion here, but...
Yep, Slifer knowing when his welcome is overstayed, backs up there. He's going to head back down and get some camps here with the rest of his team.
And Asmodon's siege damage shows that he's been effective. He's sitting at 92k right now.
Yep, Sylvanas right behind him though at 89.
Right, yeah. Surprising given the seeming disinterest in a couple of those pushes that the Sylvanas seem to have in doing siege damage.
Alright, Asmodon got it back here, low on mana.
Lately there's been higher emphasis on the camps as well. Almost all camps are collected at this point.
Let's see if there's going to be a fight for this next camp or not.
Doesn't look like it to me. It's going to be a fight mid lane.
Stun goes down on Butcher. I'm not sure it's going to be enough here. They were looking for an engage. It just didn't really find anything. Blue's going to clear up this mid fight.
You know the Butcher's going to push.
ETC gets 3!
Oh, that's a great last bit.
He gets 3!
Oh,
And it's going to take 3 with him! What a mosh pit!
disastrous.
Aw, you can't kill the metal. Red team just needs to go with this. This is free for them. Split lanes. Get the XP. Get the shrine top. Sylvanas clearing bot. Got their mid cleared. Wow.
What a fight. Huge, huge mosh pit.
Sanjo's keeping Asmodon busy. He's not going to allow him to get in there and fight.
Interestingly, Discipulus takes the Divine Ultimate on Lunara there.
ETC!
UTC making a bunch of hero plays tonight.
Yeah, post 16. Oh! Shadowstalk goes in. They are attacking. They get 2 stunned. They're going to drop 1. Malfurion's going to go down. The sub lets him pop his ult and then kills him. What a dick. As a result, he's going to die too, though. 3-to-1 ratio is just fine.
And I guess, again, my concern with that would be the reason that happened is because Red Team didn't immediately respond and go to the shrine.
Why exactly?
And I know that, you know, you think you got the map to yourself when you pull off a big team fight win like they did with the Mosh Pit. But you have to then use
It's
that
30 seconds. You have to, yeah. You need all 30 of those seconds. I agree.
And the difference between them doing that and kind of lollygagging around like they did created the situation they find themselves in right now.
Oh, man. Red Team winning plays, unfortunately just not capitalizing. That is the name of the game right now. That is why they're down a level in XP and down structures. The Punisher does exactly what he is named after later game, man. He punishes, he hurts. He's percentile-based damage, if I'm not mistaken. So no matter how tanky you are, every hit hurts.
And he is relentless.
Again, this is another situation where Red is probably very thankful that was a frozen Punisher as opposed to something with a little bit more damage.
Stan may be caught here.
Maybe
Red
yes?
Team not responding to that fast enough.
Oh, he was able to ult and walk fucking right away! Holy shit!
Red Team had been alive to that earlier, would have made all the difference.
Alright, map mostly coming up neutral again, so camps are coming alive.
Oh,
Lunar's done.
Very squishy.
The Dunskies.
It's all positional related.
Both teams are just going to go ahead and clear maps here. See if Blue opts to go top to take their Bruiser camp, or if they're going to go bottom for a fight here. I'm not sure if they should go bottom. They know exactly where Blue Team or Red Team is now. Safe move going north instead of heading south. Just keeps typing in all chat.
Indeed.
I don't know if I can. I can only type in observers now that I'm looking at it. Which makes
Typing in
sense.
team chat is hard.
Ready. A shrine.
Mid lane shrine is popping in 25 seconds. Red is getting some serious siege damage down. They are going to pull back and go to the shrine this time, it looks like. But it looks like the top right group may be late. They managed to get the camp in time.
This is the time where they go.
They should
Stop clearing lane! Get over there!
Right, like,
What are you doing? I guess.
it's happened too many times. Maybe it's intentional, maybe it's strategic. They want to come into the shrine while they're fighting. It's happened every time, so I don't want to say that it.
All
They're just
right.
not paying attention. Nice shadow stalk there.
Butcher's gonna go down with ease.
Ease, I guess, is fair. He took one with him, though.
Oh, the stun there on Artanis is gonna cost him his life. Is he gonna be able to get the kill on the ETC? He does. It's a trade there. Is it gonna cost him Malfear? Malfear goes down too, so it's a 3v2. Jada just so low. Oh man, Osmo's got the. He's on the hood. He's on the hood. Nope, didn't see where she was.
Sylvanas is kind of hovering on the outside of this, but I don't know that he can go in. Or she, rather.
No, absolutely not. So blue team again with the Punisher.
Team has summoned a mortar punisher.
It's mortar time.
So this will be a free port. Sylvanas and Jane aren't going to really be able to do anything here. Except get their asses punched.
Get wrecked.
Don't know what he's doing. Why is he going in? He's done.
Punisher says
What a throw. Tana's getting top clear, so just getting that extra little bit of soak. Both teams at 20. No more talents ahead, so it's all about XP for advantage now. Taking the opportunity to take some red camps here. They're going to go ahead and cycle here, probably clockwise. At this point, we're essentially a team fight away here. We are 20 minutes now. Red team would be able to shove top, blue team would be able to shove any lane at this point. Advantage 100% in blue team's favor. They have multiple lanes pushing here.
Just appear to have control. Shrine bot lane. Here comes
ETC does get the ult in there. Butcher pops, able to do some big damage there on Lunar. Jumps to her, misses the hamstring, is going to go down. Lunar just bouncing away, ends up dying anyway. Oh, stun on ETC gets the kill, 2v2. Tyrael drops as well, 3v2. Red team could heal up and take these guys all day.
And blue team going to head immediately to the shrine, which is a reasonable play, really. They have, between the two of them, maybe enough AoE to get a substantial lead before red can respawn.
Red's not responding at all. They're clearing lanes. These decisions right here are precisely why they are not leading right now.
Correct.
They are finally deciding to show up here. If they make a move here, they might be able to get something done here on... Nope.
Big pickup for blue there. Stole a bunch of minions directly out of under the red nose.
Yeah, this is where Sylvanas is going to pay off. That level 16 damage. Being able to basically attack all of these things. Oh, man. Osmodon from afar is just going to be dunking on him.
He's just bombing down on and stealing minions every time he does.
Why they're not attacking? They have a free kill. There it is.
Finally took
But
it.
the trade!
Osmodon making a big difference here.
He pops this one, it's done. There it is.
Wow. Osmodon did so much in that to make sure that shrine was a blue shrine.
Both teams with one down here. This very well could be a keep here. I don't definitely think... No, it's not done yet.
Purple lasers of doom.
Arcane is just such a bitch. It's been a bitch in Diablo. It's a bitch here.
The flank.
Oh!
Very nicely played by red side.
Tyrael able to barely get out of there. Is he going to be able to... Might get hamstrung. Is he going to get stunned? ETC wants it, and red team is not having any of it. They know they need to take care of this Punisher. They're going to accept their 2 kills. What is Malfurion doing? Get the fuck out of there! He's done! He's done!
Wow. Wow. For a second, that Punisher stays alive is better for blue team.
takes Sylvanas with him. He gets 2 kills.
Wow.
Just saw Butcher gets dropped to Arcane. What just happened?
I don't even know what to say.
Oh my goodness. Blue team going after Red's top Berserker camp. Shaman camp. Oh my goodness.
To that, can you summon any confidence that Red's gonna win this game? That sounds like a no.
Anything can happen. We just saw them have a great team fight and engage, but just lose it just as quickly.
To a Punisher they should have killed 15 seconds earlier, and minions.
Could have let Tyrael just go. Instead, he kills 2.
Red team wisely groups right now. Shoving back mid lane. Shrine is going to be activating in the mid lane.
They saw the bottom cap here, so maybe they...
Move to engage, perhaps?
Not sure I want Butcher leading the way there. He's a free kill.
How about free kill? You can hold out for a couple seconds.
He's fresh meat. Hey, Laser of Doom goes down there on Butcher. Butcher's gonna end up dying, just like I said. Oh, he stays inside. He gets the heal. He doesn't die. Is he gonna dive? He does. He pops Furnace. Take out the Tyrael, or the Turan. I'm sorry. Lunara's not far behind. Whoa. So 2v2 changed. 3v2.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Stan turned around.
Alright, so Red Ops to back the fuck up.
Clears the way for Blue to head for the Shrine. Looks like 2 of them will do that while
Red has
runs a little
to...
interference.
Yep, Red's gonna have to clear.
And barring immediate change, looks like Blue will take the Shrine. Looks like Red is going to head up there. Will it be in time, though?
The 2 melee self-sustaining 1v1 attackers. Who wins this? Butcher wins this. 100%.
Yes.
That kill could really be the deciding factor. Let's see here.
Blue's
team
not been
is
able to
up.
kill enough of them.
Both teams arriving at the shrine essentially at the same time. Dive goes in there on the stump. Furnace gets dropped. Is he going to take Lunara? He's not going to be able to get the job done. She's just too quick.
Do this. Needs to drop a couple more minions. 3 more.
So there, so it's still 4v4.
1. This will
Red
be
is
Blue
just
Shrine.
backing up.
Mortar Punisher means bad.
This
news
should
for
be
Red.
it.
The Mortar Punisher. Red Team's core is under attack.
Should just be in. Oh, ETC does take 2 of them. Are they going to be able to get any damage in? Looks like it. Absolutely. They take out this Punisher and they can just turn this right around. Please don't lose it again to chasing down a Tyrael.
So you don't even believe now. Like, they won that fight, but you don't believe.
I told them they could. They lose the Jaina. Gonna lose the ETC. Oh, he got out. Butcher dives into the pulse beam. Says, please take me, my Protoss lords and saviors.
Take me to your leader.
And that will spell GG.
Nice set of games tonight, Scuba. I think you'll agree.
Oh man. What plays, especially this game. This particular game is just so fun to watch. Really, anytime Butcher just goes and does Butcher things, it's always entertaining. 33-32, though. You can't ask for anything better than that. 289,000 siege damage on Osmodon. Insane numbers. 253,000 by Sylvanas. Not that far behind, considering she can't, I don't know, kill things from 3/4 away across the map. Impressive numbers there all the way around. Great games to watch. That's 3 games. Let's go ahead and pop up and talk to our